On my wedding night, Fiona Lang brought home a young boy and a man. She looked at me and said, "This is my first love. We have a son together. From now on, we will all live here in harmony. Besides, someone needs to take care of a cripple like you." I looked down at my paralyzed legs and felt a bitter surge of irony. She seemed to have forgotten that I lost the use of my legs for her sake. Later, I left without saying a word. She came crawling back, apologizing and begging me to return. "Fiona, do you even realize what you are saying?" I stared at Fiona in disbelief. This was the woman I had loved for 5 years. The woman who had officially become my wife just this morning. Standing beside her were her first love, Garen Knight, and a young boy. Just a moment ago, she told me the boy was her son with Garen. The child looked about 4 years old. That meant she was already pregnant when she first got together with me. My hands gripped the armrests of my wheelchair so hard they shook. "Are you deaf? How many times do I have to repeat myself?" Fiona glared at me, her expression full of annoyance. "I'm telling you the way it is. We are going to live together peacefully. In fact, you should be grateful. A cripple like you finally has people to look after him." "Silas, don't worry. I'll take good care of you," Garen added. He looked at me with a fake, friendly smile that made my skin crawl. "By the way, my son's name is Gus. He'll help take care of you too." This was insane. Did she think we were living in some twisted era of concubines and secret families? She was my wife, and yet she expected me to share her with another man in my own home. Anger and grief burned in my chest like a wildfire. Tonight was supposed to be our wedding night, and she gave me this surprise. It was beyond disgusting. "Fiona, I want a divorce. I never imagined that on the very day we wed, I would be the one demanding an end to it. But who could endure this? My brand new wife had a secret son and a secret lover, and she expected me to play house with them. Divorce?" Fiona let out a sharp, mocking laugh. "Silas Vance, have you forgotten that you're a cripple? Where would you go without me? I suggest you stay in line. Stay home, cook, and do the laundry. Now you have people to share the chores with. You should be happy. Happy my ass." I almost screamed the words at her, but I forced myself to stay calm. "Fiona, I will never accept this. We are going to the lawyer tomorrow." In the past, I was like a loyal dog at Fiona's feet. I never dared to speak to her so coldly. I certainly never would have mentioned leaving her. "You're nothing without me." Fiona leaned down and patted my cheek mockingly. "Don't think you can threaten me with a divorce. If you've got the guts, get out of this house right now and never come back." Fine. If this were yesterday, I would have begged her to let me stay. I loved her so much that I thought I couldn't breathe without her. But now, she had shattered my heart into a million jagged pieces. I looked around the house, decorated with wedding ribbons and flowers. I had spent so much effort planning this wedding, practically begging her to marry me. Now, I regretted every single second of it. I turned my wheelchair and headed straight for the door. Behind me, I heard Garen's worried voice. "Fiona, Silas can't walk. Is it really okay to let him leave like this?" Fiona snorted. "He'll be back in an hour. He's a total simp. He can't survive without me." Fiona was certain I wouldn't leave. It made sense for her to think that way. Everyone knew I was head over heels for her. She was a wealthy socialite, and I was just a poor guy. People thought I had won the lottery by being with her. Once, after a fight, I stayed at a friend's place. My friend even lectured me. "Fiona is out of your league. It's normal for her to have a temper. Don't be so sensitive." Everyone believed that as long as Fiona was willing to be with me, I should overlook any mistake she made. They thought I should just shut up and be grateful, but I didn't want her money or her status.